All right, in this video, I want to demonstrate the Americana from mount. So we're going to assume that you've already gotten into the mount position. So you got them, got your knees on the ground, sitting on his hips. So the first thing that they usually will try to do is they're going to try to keep their elbows tight to their body to make their arms a lot more difficult to target. And when you're hand fighting with them, you can do the hand fighting and try to isolate that arm. But something else you can start to do to help with that process is actually use your knees. And by that, what I mean is you'll want to pinch your knees in more towards his ribs. And as you're hand fighting with him, I'm going to attack his left arm. So I'm going to be primarily using the right side of my body. So I've got his wrist with my right hand. And I'm going to use my left hand to pop his elbow just on the other side of my right knee. And then you can walk your knees up and it'll force his arms out, giving you the ability to attack that arm more successfully. So from here, you've got that right arm, or his left arm, on the right side of your body, isolated now. He's got the elbow is out, so this arm is significantly weaker when it's out like this. So what you want to do is you want to use your left hand for this and get control of his wrist and drive it down to the floor. And as you do that, take your elbow and put it right into the crook of his neck. Now with this, when you take the grip on the wrist, what you want to do is you want to have two fingers kind of just below that wrist joint and two fingers just, so I've got my pinky and ring finger just above the wrist joint and my middle finger and index finger just below. And I'm using a C grip, so I've got my thumb up on top of the wrist as well rather than underneath. So after you get that hand pinned to the ground and you got your wrist control, take your right hand, swim it underneath his elbow, come up and grab your own wrist and try to do the same grip technique on your own wrist. So two fingers above your wrist joint, two fingers below. It's just a stronger grip. Again, doing that C grip so your thumb is on top of your own forearm as well. And then from here, all you want to do is keep the back of his hand glued to the mat, bring it down towards his hip, and then with your right arm that's underneath his, raise your elbow up, driving his arm up while you're bringing that wrist down. And you'll lock in that Americana. So that is the Americana from the mount position. That is a very effective technique. And if you can get up into mount and maintain your mount for the necessary amount of time, it's actually a pretty relatively easy, because at the end of the day, nothing in jiu-jitsu is actually easy. But it's a very effective technique. I want to thank everyone who has subscribed, who's liked videos, who's left comments. You guys have no idea what that means to me and how much you guys are helping grow the channel and getting it out there for other people to see disability inside the jiu-jitsu community. I can't thank you guys enough. And I want to encourage anybody who is not subscribed and watching the videos to please subscribe. Just click that subscribe button. It's free to do. And you have no idea how much support and help it actually gives myself. And while you're at it, please go check out my sponsor, mayhemonthemat.com. They make hoodies, t-shirts, and if they're not out yet, they will be here extremely shortly, rash guards. They make great quality products, affordable prices, and the mission that they help support is a absolutely phenomenal mission, using jiu-jitsu to help fight mental health battles that everyone suffers from on a daily basis. So go check them out. Use my discount code at checkout, blind_BJJ, to get 15% off your entire order. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video.